lot of shooters shooting on 40%, so we need to run their shots. We're just trying to do our best to get them out there rhythm.
Talk about their call on Jeronne, man, the night game.
You know, tough call. Didn't go our way.
Were you on the floor? Did you see it?
Yeah, I was right there.
Was that what, Jeronne, was that the play, to try to get Jeronne one-on-one and go that way?
Yeah, we was going to let Jeronne take us home. So, too bad we had a block.
For you, you guys had such an advantage inside with your 2 early fouls and kind of took that away, and then you guys had only played one big for a lot of the game. That take away a lot of the game plan you were hoping to use?
Yeah, definitely put a damper in there. Plagued by foul trouble. It's hard to be aggressive.
Jeronne, you guys were down 15. What were you saying at that point? About 10, 9 minutes left.
We've been in that position before. Been down. As you see, we fall back. Just going to complete the task.
I know this loss is tough. Just talk about how you all played against them. How the season was going up until tonight.
I think the season was fantastic. I said go beginning of the season. We fell 1 game short of that. We wanted to make it to the league game. But I think that's for a reason.
For you, it's your last game. You've been through some injury situation. Just overall, your time in Tennessee.
I had a fantastic time. I appreciate all the fans at Ball Nation, everybody that came out today. Hell of a way to go out.
How quiet was it in here when you guys got in here before we all sparked up?
When you lose, it takes a lot of air out of everybody. Especially this being our last game. All the seniors. I miss playing with these guys. My last time I came in with Jordan basically. My last time playing with him, so it's very sad.
Did Coach Martin say anything to you guys, or was it just kind of let it all soak in?
He told us a hell of a job, a hell of a way to fight. We didn't play our game in the first half. That wasn't us, but in the second half we came out there and we played Tennessee basketball. So that's all he asked for.
Jeronne, what was the big difference on defense for you guys in the second half? I mean, you really flipped the switch on it so much.
I just think our rotations were better. And they started missing us some shots. So that really helped our momentum on offense.
Did you see the charge call at all?
Yeah, I was right there.
I mean, what did you? I know you can't say exactly what happened. I mean, how tough is it to lose one, and what did you think it was? The right call.
I mean, that's what the rest saw. So that's what it was.
How hard is it to lose like that? When instead of getting a shot off or something, I mean, is it you feel kind of shortchanged the way you guys came back?
Yeah, it was a good call.
Could you sense them sort of unravel a little bit in the last 90 seconds? Right, maybe 2 minutes, 90 seconds, the way that they were turning the ball and they got sloppy?
Yeah, I definitely felt that, we had the advantage, in the last minute, especially the way things were going. Too bad it had to end like that.
Was it tough for you to find a rhythm with the foul trouble coming in and having to sit so long in the first half?
Yeah, it was tough, going out so early in the first half and then playing spot minutes in the second half. That sucks, but my team did a really good job of keeping us in the game. And
just what did you guys think about Morgan? I mean, we all talk so much about Stauskas and Levert, those guys leading up to this game. He seemed like he basically had something to prove.
We were a little slow on our rotation on the backside. That's left them open like 5 or 6 dunks, so that was on us.
Jeronne, you guys fought back, you had the ball, you had the chance to win it, and then the call. I mean, how did you see it?
It was a good call. The ref saw what he saw. Too bad it had to end like that for us.
You think it was a good call?
It was his call. It was a call he made, so he can't go back and change that. I'm not going to talk down on him.
How does that add to any frustration, the fact that you did have such a valiant effort to come back from 15 down, 11 minutes to go, and you had a chance to win it, and you didn't get blown out, in other words, and yet you still lost. Does that add to it? Is it harder to stomach?
No, it's not. We played a hell of a game in the second half. Sometimes things don't go your way. You can't doubt about it. Move on.
Jeronne, how do you feel about the way you and the seniors lead this program as opposed to
we feel pretty good about it. We did a really good job. Help building character around with the young guys. So it's in pretty good shape. Coach Martin and the staff are doing a great job. Making sure we're men before we leave up out of here. So I think it's going to look pretty good going forward.
The way that y'all had that,
we had talked about it coming into the game. Their perimeter shooting, especially in that first half, was something else. Talk about that and the way they were able to jump out like they did.
They got a lot of guys that shoot over 40% from the three-point shoot tough shots. And they were, I don't know what they finished from the 3-point line, but I know the percentage is pretty good. We just trying to do the best we can and run them off that line.
We got in late on all that, but what was your take on the on that inbounds play when Jeronne was trying to drive to the hoop?
You know, I guess it was a charge call. It wasn't a block, it was a charge call. Tough break.
For everything that y'all put into that run and everything y'all put into that run late in the season, is it tough to accept that it comes down to what it came down to in those final 5 seconds?
Yeah, it's real unfortunate the way it had to end. You know, we fought so hard in the second half to put ourselves in the ball game. You know, that call, kind of took it all away. You know, sometimes things don't fall your way.
Having said that, the adversity that you guys fought through just tonight, but to win 8 of your last 10 games, what does it say about this Tennessee team?
You know, Coach Martin installs, a lot of different character traits in us to go out there and play tough, and play Tennessee basketball. That's what we try to do. We just came up short tonight.
Dave, thank you very much.
What does it say about this team that you came from 15 down and came within a hair of sending it into overtime?
So that we never quit. We went out there. We were down at halftime, but they got up 15, I think, in the second half. It never stopped us. Our goal was to continue to plug away. They was gonna break eventually. Things will fall away in the last minute.
How long? I mean, obviously you don't know this, but how long do you think it might take for it to kind of soak in that what y'all did do late in the season, what y'all did do in this tournament? I mean, I know it probably stings like hell right now, but how do you find an appreciation for it anyway?
I'm pretty sure I have some reflection time. A lot of players probably on the ride home, or get a couple of days off and sit back and think about all the things that we accomplished. But we had a great season nonetheless.
Were there any adjustments that were made into tweaking that late in the second, that defense? I mean, because they hit everything they put up in the first half. In the second half, obviously, it stopped happening. Y'all looked like y'all then.
Can't really put a finger on it. We just went out there and said we got 20 minutes to go out there and try to get one. So we laid it all on the line. Things happen. They made shots. They missed shots. It didn't fall our way this time.
With you and Antonio and Jordan leaving and possibly Jarnell, a lot of people think next year is going to be a big drop-off. What do you think for next year?
Coach Martin, he's going to be the same guy. You got a lot of good guys coming in. That ain't going to change. He's going to install the same values he installed in us into them. So they'll be all right.
What do you think about the guys coming back?
Say it again?
Who do you think about some of the guys coming back?
I think, we left the program in good hands, especially, with the middle-class guys and going to be upper-class guys next year. I think they're going to do a really good job of leading those young boys.
Jeronne, when you guys have the ball there on that final inbounds play to Jarnell, what are you thinking? And then when you hear the whistle, what do you think then?
The only thing that went to my head when the call was made is, you can't call that. That's all that went through my head. It was unfortunate, but sometimes things don't go your way.
Do you sit there right now feeling like this game was lost on that call? Or
No. I think we missed a lot of assignments throughout the game that put us in that position. Myself included. So that call didn't. Well, I really don't want to say that, but that call was just a factor